Hey guys, it's Jalen here with IGC60, and I just want to say before I start these guides, these are really for the parents out there because I know parents can have a pretty hard time trying to buy specific items in stores, especially nowadays where things are so technical and a dual core processor, is a necessity now in a lot of these smartphones. So anyway, I'm just gonna really break things down into plain English. I'm not really gonna go into too technical details. I'm just gonna say this is faster than this, and that's it. I'm not gonna go into this has this processor and this has 1080p, but I'm just gonna say this is better than this is faster than that, this is better quality than that. Simple. And another reason I'm making this kind of earlier on is because Black Friday is coming up next week, and I know a lot of parents want to take advantage of that and get really good deals on a lot of these gifts. So I'm going to make this beforehand so that you know what to look for if you are shopping on Black Friday. So yeah, a lot to say. And that's it. So please enjoy, and I hope this helps. Now, the next category is mobile phones. So, this is a pretty heated debate, but the two contenders I have here that I think are going to be the hot items on Christmas list this year are the iPhone 4S and the Samsung Galaxy S2, or yeah, S2. So, I'm going to start off with the iPhone. So, this is Apple's latest mobile phone, and I'm sure it's going to be on quite a few Christmas lists this year. The design is outstanding. If you've seen the iPhone 4, which we pretty much all have, it's the same exterior design. But the insides, there is more speed to it now, more power. iCloud, which is a new feature that will allow iPhone 4S users to restore all their data in the event that something happens and access their data on other Apple devices. So if something were to happen to your phone and you need a replacement, you go ahead, buy a replacement, and you don't have to manually move everything over. You literally just sign into your Apple account, and everything is pulled down from the quote cloud, and it's straight back to your device. So you don't have to spend a lot of time setting things up. And that's just in the event of something happening. It also can be used in many other situations. Photo stream, you can have all of your photos on all of your Apple devices. So you can take a photo on your iPhone, go back to your MacBook, and then boom, it's right there without any cables or hassle of emailing things back and forth. And the same thing goes for if you have an iPad and an iPhone or an iPod and a MacBook. I mean, same concept. And there's a lot of other things iCloud is useful for. Another thing on the iPhone is called a Retina display. This is basically just the screen of the iPhone is gorgeous. It's one of the best phones out there. It's probably like the top. I think it's like the top three screens out on mobile phones right now. It's up there. So viewing pictures, watching movies, and just average use is really a joy because of just how good the screen is. And of course, Siri, which is the newest feature. Siri is a voice assistant, so you can tell Siri to schedule a meeting at 7 o'clock, and it will go ahead and do that. Or you can tell Siri to send a text message to John, for example, and boom, it will send the message you just told it to John. So you can literally say, meet me at lunch at 5 o'clock, sent to John, something along those lines, and it will do that for you. So Siri is awesome. The iPhone 4S has two cameras, one on the front for FaceTime video chatting, and then one on the back for just normal taking pictures and video. And the iPhone 4S also offers video in full 1080p HD, so you can get some very nice video out of your iPhone. And also a new feature is called iMessage, so it allows iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad users to message each other for free. So if most of your family has iPhones or iDevices, you can text message each other for free. So you could potentially be saving some money if you want to kind of downgrade your text messaging plan because if your family has primarily iPhones, you can save some money if you know that you guys can use iMessage. But again, that is only available for people that have iPods, iPod Touches, that is, iPads, and iPhones. Also, the iPhone 4S is completely glass, so that is very nice to look at. I mean, it feels pretty cool. I guess it doesn't feel really cool. This looks really cool. Very nice design, but that also is a giant con. Unless you're perfect, you do want to have a case, because if you do drop it, when you drop glass, it shatters. So iPhone 4S drops are no joke. Also, iPhone 4 drops are just no joke, because the phone is completely glass, so it can really ruin the phone if you drop it. So that's really the only major con I could think of. The pricing is $199 with a new 2-year contract. That's for a 16 gigabyte phone, so $200 starts there. Then a 32 gigabyte is $299. A 64 gigabyte is $399, and the iPhone 4S is available on Sprint, Verizon, and AT&T, and those are all with new 2-year contracts. All those prices. And on to the Samsung Galaxy S2. I personally think the S2 is the best Android phone available right now. We will see what happens when some of these newer phones come out in the coming months, but at the moment, the Samsung Galaxy S2 really looks like the best Android phone that's available. It does have 4G network speeds when or where 4G is available. It has one HD camera on the back, just like the iPhone, and it does have a camera on the front for video chatting, just like the iPhone as well. It does have a 4.3-inch screen, so it is bigger than the iPhone, and it also has not a Retina display, but it's called a AMOLED screen, actually a Super AMOLED screen. So this also has a gorgeous screen. The iPhone 4S and the Galaxy S2 are probably neck and neck when it comes to which screen resolution is better. Well, not resolution, but which screen looks better. If anything, the Galaxy S2 probably looks a little better than the iPhone. That's all up to how you really look at it, though. So yeah, it is for a 4.3-inch screen. It is super thin. Like I said before, it has an HD camera. If your kid wants an Android phone, this is the one that you want to get them. This probably will not disappoint them. I think a lot of Android users, they get a phone and they have some complaints about a phone, but about their Android phone. But this seems like the phone that if you were to get it, you wouldn't have any complaints. Onto the cons. Since this is an Android phone, there isn't a large amount of storage space for media unless you buy a micro SD card with it. So I'd highly recommend that if your gift receiver is going to be loading this thing up with media and apps and stuff, which they probably are, hence getting an Android phone, you should get them a SD card. Now, get them a micro SD card, not a normal one, because it's a phone. It needs a micro SD card. And one of the things I forgot to mention about this in the pros section is that web browsing is a breeze, because the Galaxy S2 speed is ridiculous. It's also very responsive. This thing is packing a lot of power on the inside, so I won't go into those details, but it is very quick. And going back to the cons, this is the last thing. If the receiver of the gift is not very tech savvy, there's a good chance that they're probably not going to take full advantage of the phone's features. So if they are tech savvy, then they should be able to figure everything out and really use it to the fullest. But if they aren't, I'm not saying that it's not usable. They still, the average consumer would still be able to get around this without a problem, but they probably won't know how to, really get down into the phone, which shouldn't be a problem at all. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get this phone for anybody that's not, a geek or anything, but it's really up to what your gift receiver knows about mobile phones. But yeah, the pricing on this thing, T-Mobile is offering it at $229 with a 2-year contract, and that is after a $50 mail-in rebate. AT&T and Sprint are offering it at $199, so it is cheaper on Sprint and AT&T, and that's with a new 2-year contract. And I'm not sure if there's a mail-in rebate involved over there, but there's a good chance there is. But yeah, I'm assuming Verizon does not offer it, so you can ask them, but I don't think so. So as far as I know, it's T-Mobile, AT&T, and Sprint. And again, that starts at $229 after a $50 mail-in rebate on T-Mobile, and then 199 and I mean 199 on AT&T and Sprint. So between the two phones, they're both neck and neck. I really can't pick one. It all boils down to which one the gift receiver wants more. So I mean, if you know that they want an iPhone more, then just go with the iPhone. If you know they want an Android phone more, then go with the Galaxy S2. They're both very, very good phones. If they don't care which one it is, they just want one of them. I mean, they just know they want one of them. Then base it off of what other devices they have. If you know they have a MacBook or a Mac of some sort, then I'd say go with the iPhone. Or if you know they have a let's say if they have an Android tablet, then go with the Android. Or if your family members have Android phones, then get them the Android, because in most cases the same type of device just works better if there's other devices around. You're just gonna have a easier time troubleshooting. You're gonna have they play well together. It's just kind of common knowledge. If there's more than one of the same type of thing around, it's gonna go well. If there are no other Apple or Google devices in the house, then just go with which one you think they want more. So in this case, base it off of what you know to make the decision.